Hi everyone, it's Sharon Whiteman here again, and I'm excited to be with you here for tip number 4 of our top wellness tips. And yeah, I'd just like to remind you to keep in touch with Steve, my business partner, and myself on our businesswellness.com blog or our Facebook page by the same name, facebook.com/businessinwellness. And to recap, we've talked a little bit about understanding what wellness is and looking at it with a long-term approach, taking enough action for long enough, and seeing wellness as kind of the watching grass grow kind of analogy, that it does take time, and we need to have love and compassion for our bodies as we make changes, because this may not be true for you, but I was in my third and fourth decade before I started working on wellness and starting to change my perspective. And I committed to working in partnership with my body rather than I guess I was kind of disconnected from my body. Might be the best way to term it, and that I just kept going and expected it to keep up. And for whatever reasons, multiple reasons, genetically and lifestyle factors included, it collapsed on me. Go figure. So anyway, that was a long time ago. I've made major changes since then. I still have major changes to go. I know recently I was listening to a coach that was a business coach actually, and they used the term lifelong learner. And I just love it. It's just been on my mind ever since. It sort of resonates with me. And I'm a lifelong learner in wellness as well. I'm a work in progress, and but as I said before in our previous tips, you can always make changes, and you can always move towards more wellness. You can start today. Our third tip was about understanding cleansing response, or where the body corrects function, and that might give you some symptoms. And we talked about how important that was, and how exciting that was, and how even if you're not feeling so good, it was something to celebrate. And today we're talking about integrative health. So in my words, that's using the best of both worlds. You might remember that I had a career background of being a critical care nurse. I had 3 certificates in critical care: open heart, emergency medicine, and coronary angioplasty. I did quite a bit of intensive care as well in my career. And so I was very integrated in Western medicine, and to be honest, I didn't know anything different. And it turned out to be not the total solution for me in my own situation. And I've gone on now some 13 plus years later, after having that personal realization, to know that I actually don't think it's the only solution for anyone. I think it's a great, thank goodness for Western medicine. I've had lots of, and even for those of us who are lucky to have some kind of subsidized health care, because, recently, even with my children, you'll see a picture of them back there. Even recently with my children, I've had the opportunity for my eldest son, who's slightly speech delayed, to just have such a comprehensive support from our Western medicine system here in Australia. And I was so grateful. They have multiple modalities helping us. So I digress. But again, please don't at all get the impression that I'm dismissive of Western medicine at all. I am very critical of, though, in seeing it as the only choice, and to be using Western medicine exclusively without the common sense, in my opinion, integration of complementary choices. In my opinion, and my experience and my professional experience, Western medicine even works better when you're supporting your body with complementary lifestyle choices, and that being supplements, high quality, your best nutritional choices, sometimes even using herbs and homeopathics, chiropractic, acupuncture, the list goes on, meditation, relaxation, all those, and stress reduction, other types of stress reduction. They're all actually scientifically proven to be beneficial to our bodies, and fancy including that with a Western medicine regime should you need that. Quite frankly, if you break your leg or have a heart attack, you're not going to run at it with a sprig of broccoli, are you? Again, there's quite a lot of common sense involved with this. But significantly enhanced outcomes can happen with the integration of both. And our company is a leading edge company with science in that department. You may already have some choices and you know quite a lot about this, but I'll just thought I'd show you one publication here. You can see this here. It's called the Atlanta Voice, and actually on the front page it's talking about glyconutrients, which is something I'll get into a little bit again later, but I mentioned it, I think, in step 2 about working at the cellular level. But on the back of this publication, you can see here, I think you can see, yeah, that's a picture of Dr. John Rollins. And that headline there says there is a major shift towards integrative health occurring in our country. And that he was referring to the United States, North America, but that's happening in I'm in Australia. I believe and I see that happening in all the developed worlds where there's more and more consumers like ourselves that are becoming more and more informed and choosing complementary choices which are non-toxic. There are toxic complementary choices, aren't they? You do have to self-educate and learn, but most of the choices are good for us and enhance our other choices. And I'll leave you with one other quote here. There's a major shift towards integrative health occurring in our country. This strategy combines the best in modern medicine with the best nutritional technologies and other complementary choices that support the body's own immune function and other natural functions. Integrative health may be an industry-saving strategy for healthcare, and he goes on to say that glyconutrients may be the best technology to support that change. Have a healthy life. I'd also like to say that Dr. Ben Carson, he's an American award-winning neurosurgeon and neuroscientist. He has come out to say that he completely endorses integrative medicine, and that when he had his own personal experience with cancer, that he found his best outcomes were integrating the best of Western medicine, of which he's an expert, a world-renowned expert, and complementary choices for himself. So I'd recommend that embrace the best of both worlds. It's common sense that you don't need to have any kind of PhD or medical education to realize that a body that's well nourished, a body that's well balanced, a body that's well supported will respond even better if you still need a Western medicine regime as well. So, hey, thanks for joining us. It's my pleasure to be here with you. I'm excited about this topic. Please join us at our blog or our Facebook page, and drop us a line if you have any questions or if we can point you in the right direction. We'll look forward to partnering with you in wellness. So have a great day.